Connor Shaw. Who?
Do you want that as your lock of the week?
Dylan Gabriel's not the guy. He's a 5'10", 5'11" left-handed quarterback. The odds are stacked against him. Dog, it is time for All-Star Weekend. Welcome in to another edition of Bet This, Bet Heads. Welcome.
Is this an All-Star edition?
It could be an All-Star edition.
All-Star edition.
All-Star edition of Bet This. I love that. Welcome in. We've got some sports we're going to break down, go over the All-Star Weekend in the NBA.
Which they need to fix, and we've talked about that. In fact, we put that on our socials, not only just YouTube at Bet This, that's THIS, all capitalized with an exclamation point. Also, Siege, we put this on Bet This Pod on Instagram.
Yes. And you can find all of our social media. We do some hot takes, some updates, whatever you want to call it. We do.
You know what we don't do?
I'm not even going to say it. We don't do.
It rhymes with snooze.
So we're going to break down some stuff. We've got NBA on the docket today, All-Star Weekend. We're going to talk some updates there. College basketball, men's and women's. We'll go over the games to watch out for, as well as our power rankings for NBA and college hoops.
Last time we're going to have NBA rankings for the next 2 weeks. Now, the NBA is going to come back next Thursday, I believe. However, that's not much of a sample size when we have it on Friday on the Pulse Podcast Network, as we usually tend to do. It's not enough for a sample size.
Yes, so we're just going to kind of keep the rankings at the same spot
for 2 weeks.
And then we will adjust from there.
When I get back from Santa Fe on Cisco.
Yes. And then we also are going to discuss NASCAR coming back this week. The Daytona 500 is starting off the season. They had the duels and stuff like that to prep for the Daytona 500.
As they tend to do.
The 500 is the Super Bowl of NASCAR is what they
Super
call
Bowl
it.
of stock car racing. That's what they call it.
And
the greatest American race.
We don't, as bettors, you don't really care about betting on those little meaningless duels or whatever. It's all about.
I don't think it's meaningless. I do think because they do it, it's much like pole position that you qualify when you usually do it the Friday or the Thursday before either a Saturday or a Sunday race. They do that. It's also they also remind the folks that we're back. NASCAR is back.
Yeah, it's like a preseason kind of thing.
It
like
is essentially
little like a jump start.
Yeah, it's a jump start as well. And betting on that. If you do that, you probably have a problem. Just saying, it's the meat of the meat of the matter. The steak, the big juicy steak. For you vegans out there, big juicy sweet potato,
big juicy cauliflower steak.
Cauliflower. That's right. They do make pizza out of cauliflower. So. On Sunday, that's the great race, the great American race this Sunday.
Yes.
On Fox, and the Daytona 500 and NASCAR 2026 will officially be.
Yes, and we're going to talk about some rule changes to the season coming up when we get to that as well. But first, we're going to start with some sports updates. We're going to let the bet heads know exactly what's going on in the sports world. Not a ton to talk about for updates wise, but we do want to discuss some stuff. This week, LeBron James set a record for becoming the oldest player ever with a triple-double in NBA history. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, he started off the game. It was the Lakers versus, who were they playing?
Were they Mavericks, I believe?
Yes, it was the Mavericks. Thank you.
Without Cooper Flag.
So it was the Lakers versus the Mavericks. And LeBron scored or assisted on the Lakers' first 23 points in the first quarter.
He needed to. There's no Luka.
His longest streak since he started his career.
Yeah, in 2003.
Crazy. That was like the headline is him being the oldest player with a triple-double, but that statistic right there, in 23 years, LeBron had never done that.
He's not retiring. I'm telling you.
No. Oh, no.
Well, you know why? I'll tell you why. He wants to, and this is just, maybe it's an ego thing.
What do you think, 50?
No. He's going to play 2 more years, so he'll be the only player to be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame 5 years later, because nobody's retiring that's Hall of Fame worthy in the next 2 years, I don't think. Because I don't think Durant's going to retire in the next 2 years.
I see what you're saying. So he's trying to make it so like his class
he's the only
just
one.
LeBron.
The thing with that, though, is what usually happens? They'll add a coach that's long deserving.
Yes.
They'll add a player that's long deserving. But
well, the other thing, too, that I'm wondering is LeBron at that point where, Kobe was added posthumously. Yes.
He wasn't coming back.
Right.
So they waived that fee.
Right. But the thing to me is LeBron already, like, we already know he's a Hall of Famer.
Correct.
It's a guarantee. So
yes, it's a lock.
is it one of those things where it's like they'll make him his own class anyways? He'll have like sort of a special
Wing?
induction.
Yeah.
Like just because he's reached greatness.
It's 3 years now for retirement now, not 5, right? Baseball, it's 5. I think hockey and NBA, I think it's 3 now. I don't think it's 5 anymore.
I only know the NFL is what, like 7?
No, no, the NFL's 5.
I thought it was 7 for the
No,
NFL. Oh, okay.
No, baseball is 5. The NFL is 5. I'm pretty sure the NHL and NBA is 3 now.
Okay.
Just like they changed the criteria for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It used to be 25 years after you released your first album, you'd be eligible. Now I think it's either 10 or 15, maybe 20.
Really?
Yeah. So Taylor Swift's going to be getting in sooner rather than later.
LeBron, by the way, so just to finish that article, he ended the night with 28 points, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds. He passed Karl Malone, who set a triple-double when he was 40. LeBron, 41 years old, 44 days when he became the oldest player to record a triple-double. And then some more NBA news.
You said...
Oh, I did say it. Some more NBA updates for the bet heads. Chris Paul.
I think we should have let off with CP3, honestly.
CP3, yes, I wanted to.
The point god.
Yeah, the point god has officially retired. He was planning on retiring at the end of the season. Then in the middle of the night, the Spurs left him they left him on the road.
No, I think it wasn't the Spurs.
Oh, who was it playing for when he got cut in the middle of the night?
Clippers, I believe.
Was it the Clippers?
Yeah, he was trying.
Oh, yes, you're right. It was the Clippers because
he was trying to retire on a high note. But the Clippers were not very good at the time. And well, now
look at them now. They traded away, they got rid of Harden.
Yeah.
They let go of CP3.
Yeah.
They still have Kawhi, but I mean,
that contract's not movable.
Yeah.
Plus the investigations that Pablo Torre finds out, Pablo Torre has done is damning.
Yes. So, but let's get back to the actual big story here. CP3 retires, 21 seasons in the NBA, never gets that ring.
Came close in 2021 with the Phoenix Suns. I thought they were going to beat the Bucks, but Giannis and company were too good.
Yes. I need to look up. I had his stats right here. Give me
most assists in the game, correct? In NBA history, or
no? I think that's still John Stockton.
It's still John Stockton. Okay, it's
so 12-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 9-time All-Defensive, 6-time Steals champ, 5-time assist champ, and the 2005-2006 Rookie of the Year.
Correct.
So congratulations.
He was with the New Orleans. That's back when they were the New Orleans Hornets.
Yes, and
OKC as well.
Fun story that people probably forget. One of the biggest like sports stories ever that CP3 was a part of was when Kobe almost went to what, Charlotte or to New Orleans to play for the Hornets, but that trade was canceled.
He was going to play for the Clippers.
Was he?
Kobe was drafted originally by the Hornets.
Right, that's what
in 96. They traded his rights to the Lakers. Now, he was going to leave as a free agent and go to the Clippers with CP3, but David Stern, the commissioner at the time, nixed it, saying it would be against competitive balance. It's the A-Rod situation where we can't trade him to the Red Sox. Oh, I know. Let's trade him to the Yankees. What?
Yeah.
Competitive balance, my third foot.
One of those crazy sports stories, and CP3 happened to be a part of it. One of the greatest Olympic basketball players
He's
ever.
got gold medals, which is great.
Yes.
Man.
Missed out on that ring. Him and Melo. Melo was the same way. Melo missed out on a ring.
Yeah. And they chased it. They were trying to chase it.
Yeah, I know. And still an illustrious career. I just wanted to say congratulations to CP3. And
where did he go to college?
I don't know.
He went to Wake Forest.
Really?
Demon Deacon.
He's a Demon Deacon?
He's not even the greatest Demon Deacon in basketball history. No, that probably is more than likely.
Who?
It's Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Yep. But no, he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah. I think he's a first ballot.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
It's crazy.
I don't like that he went to try to chase the ring with like 25 different other teams.
Yeah. I mean, but
it's just laundry.
He became, I don't know. I feel like him moving around almost made his story better just because
I don't know if it made it better.
Not better, but he was able to show that like no matter what team he was on, he was productive.
Yeah.
Which
the idea was
makes it more impressive.
Toronto, they are playing better, and I think they're probably a playoff team, right? However, he didn't want to play.
Mm-hmm.
There was he's in his last year. This was it. I guess he wanted that storybook ending. They were not going to facilitate a trade.
I just still can't believe the Clippers did him so dirty. Like that is just so
That's the Clippers right now. They are a mess, and they are gonna get their own very soon.
I know, and it's crazy because they just got that new stadium, and it feels like
Stadium,
or not like this new arena, I should say. They got
this Sunday at the Intuit Dome.
Yeah,
well, the festivities overall will be at the Intuit Dome.
But the fact that they got this new arena
facility, yeah,
and now they're just like blowing up the team, and it was all about like trying to like make a run, sell seats, and like
they were trying to circumvent the salary cap so they could get a guy like Kawhi.
Yeah.
Kawhi's injuries, though, started to pile up. Now he's healthier, finally. Problem is, it's probably 2 years too late.
Yep.
They got the All-Star game, which is great.
Yep.
Intuit Dome is a gem. But at the same time, though, the Clippers, you weren't going to win with Kawhi Leonard, CP3, and Jimmy Harden in their ages and the stage in 2025, 2026.
Not without other pieces, yeah.
Right.
All right, Dog. I think that's a good transition. Let's talk about the All-Star game now. All right, Dog. NBA All-Star weekend is upon us. It's what, the Intuit Dome?
Intuit Dome. Inglewood, California. The Wood. Not LA. The Wood.
So we've got a couple of different things we're going to go over. I know you're not, you really care about the MVP, the champion. You want to know winner of the All-Star game, but we're going to share some other odds.
We'll talk about some of the skills competitions that are going to be going on, like the dunk contest and the three-point contest.
Yes. So. Real quick, there is the 2026 Rising Stars roster. Kind of exciting, actually, just because you get to see a lot of these good, exciting young players out there, although some of them are going to be absent.
Still have that freshman versus sophomore thing, which I like. It gives it that college feel because, let's face it, a lot of these players only played 1 year in college.
Yes.
Jalen Tyson of my Cleveland Cavaliers is one of those rising stars in the game. So
he is on Team T-Mac. He's on
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, he's on a team with Con Knuppel, one of the top rookies of the season this year.
Right. At the moment, if you saw the odds, right now, if it were to end, it would be Cooper Flagg followed by the con man, Con Knuppel.
I believe it's going to be those two in the top two. The more the season goes on, I had Edgecombe as my rookie of the year. Yeah, but I just feel like
between those two,
Knuppel's kind of taking a leap forward.
He has, and also one, Charlotte is better than Dallas, and two, Cooper Flagg got injured. We don't know to the extent. That only helps Con Knuppel, right?
Yes, exactly. So the Rising Star rosters, you got Team Mello, Team T-Mac, Team Vince, and Team Austin.
Do you know all those? Do you know all four of those players' names, though?
And I'm assuming I know Mello is Carmelo, T-Mac is Tracy McGrady, Vince is Mr. Carter.
Yep, Vince Carter,
and Team Austin, is that Austin Rivers?
It's Austin Rivers.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
Apparently, Shaq wasn't available.
Yeah, I'm curious why Austin Rivers is a captain, but okay. Well, I mean, does he have a ring?
That doesn't mean anything. Compare him to Carmelo Anthony.
True. Yes.
Tracy McGrady.
And Vince Carter.
Yes. Vinsanity.
And then Austin Rivers.
Austin Sanity. Doesn't work.
All right. So those are your teams. Game 1 is going to be Team Mello versus Team Austin. Game 2, Team Vince versus Team T-Mac. And then Game 3 is the winners. We also.
Is this in the past tense? If you're talking about this on a Friday.
This might be in the past tense.
I think it's in the past tense because Saturday is the skills comp.
Yes. So we're going to let the bet heads in on the skills comp. We've got the Saturday participants for all of your different competitions going on: the 3-point contest, the shooting stars, and the slam dunk. The 3-point contest is the most exciting to me just because it feels like it has some of the most.
Is the Spider going to be involved in that?
Recognizable names. He is.
This
is why it's so. The big headline for the 3-point contest was: Will the Spider be able to take down Dame Time? Will Damian Lillard?
They're basically doing what Polar Bear Pete did. He didn't make the All-Star team, but he was able to defend his home run crown.
Yes.
Or home run derby.
Yes.
So now Dame Lillard, who's injured,
yes,
Achilles and everything, not coming back this year, is there to defend his crown in a meaningless skills competition for the 3-point contest.
Imagine if he got hurt again. Not to put that out there.
Don't you put that on him, Ricky Bobby.
But that would be crazy. Also,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I know that would be.
It's an Achilles.
Yeah.
It's not a thumb injury.
It's not something you just mess around with, you know.
It's not a tight quad muscle.
The rest of the 3-point contest, Devin Booker, Con Canoopel, Dame Lillard, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Spida, Jamal Murray, Bobby Portis Jr., and Norman Powell.
That's a lot of talent right there.
That's why I was saying
that's a lot of talent right there.
This
you know what? Dame has got some competition.
This is my favorite thing for the weekend. I think I'm most excited about the 3-point contest just because the talent seems the best.
Is Dame going to pull a Larry Bird? Okay, who's coming in second? Is he going to do that?
Well, you want to know something?
Yeah.
Dame is not even the favorite to win this.
Who's the favorite?
Who would you assume?
It's not the Spida, is it?
No, it's not. He is sixth.
Sixth, okay. He's not really known for shooting three. He's not a 3-point specialist, but that doesn't mean he's not
he's good at driving to the hoop.
Yes, he is. And it doesn't mean he's not good at it. The favorite? It's not Ty Maxey, is it?
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Con Canoopel.
The con man.
Yeah, plus 260
the
right
Rook.
now. Yeah, I know. Ooh. Very exciting there. So I'm looking forward to that. Shooting Stars, we've got team.
Is this NBC and Peacock? I think it is.
I think it is.
No, might be the 4-letter network.
We'll find out for the bet heads. We have the Shooting Stars. We have Team Knicks, which is Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Allen Houston. This is like the skills competition, sort of when they run through and pass and shoot and things like that. Team Harper is Dylan Harper, Ron Harper Jr., and Ron Harper. Team Cameron is Jalen Johnson, Con Canoopel, and Corey Maggette. Or Corey Maggette, I should say.
No, it's Corey Maggette.
Is it Maggette?
Corey Maggette.
And then Team All-Stars is Scotty Barnes, Chet Holmgren, and Rip Hamilton. What cool teams. That actually sounds kind of exciting too. And then the slam dunk contest, Carter Bryant, Jackson Hayes, Keyshawn Johnson, and Jace Richardson.
Say it. Ooh. There you go.
I don't know. I can't believe that how dirty they've done the dunk contest.
You're making $50 million a year. You know what you don't want to do anymore?
Dunk.
You don't want to dunk in something that don't mean anything.
Yeah, get yourself hurt in something that is pointless.
Shaq used to break his wrists doing slam dunks in exhibition.
It's so frustrating though. Like LeBron teased at doing the dunk contest for so long, and now it's like, don't even do it. I don't want you to do it anymore. You stay home.
You teased us long enough. You didn't end up living up to the tease. We're moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on. And the final portion of NBA All-Star Weekend is your NBA All-Star game or matchups, we should say, because there are 3 teams this year. The format's a little different. It is USA versus the world, but they have 2 USA teams.
Stars and stripes, the red versus and the blue.
Yeah, so stars is Scotty Barnes, Cade Cunningham, Ant Edwards, Jalen Johnson, Devin Booker, Jalen Duran, Chet Holmgren, and Tyrese Maxey. Your stripes team, it seems like it's more of the older team.
I think that's what they were going for.
Jaylen Brown, Steph Curry, Brandon Ingram, Kawhi Leonard, Norman Powell, Jalen Brunson, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Donovan Mitchell. I almost said Devin Mitchell.
No, Devin Booker's playing for the Stars.
Yes.
Whereas the stripes. Well, what's older, stars or stripes on a flag? We know what's older, right?
It would be the stripes.
The stripes are the older, so yeah,
that makes sense. And for Team World, and some of these players are hurt. Curry's hurt.
Curry's not part of Team World.
But I'm saying Curry's hurt on Team Stripes.
Yep.
For World, this guy is hurt, but Giannis is on Team World. Yep. He's not going to be participating. Luka is on this list.
He's not going to be playing.
Yep. Nikola Jokic.
Jokic will be playing.
We have Sengun here. Karl Anthony Towns.
Cat. Because Cat's mother is Dominican. So
I didn't know that.
That's why.
We have Denny Avdija. Did I say that right? I can't believe I got that right. Shea is here, but he's
injured
as well.
Canadian.
Pascal Siakam, Victor Wembanyama, and
Wemby, baby.
De'Aaron Fox is the final on Team World. I didn't realize he was not American.
I believe his mother is
of like some foreign descent.
So.
I didn't know that. So let's get to your All-Star game odds. The MVP for your All-Star game, your favorite to open it up, Victor Wembanyama.
Wemby, baby.
Plus 425. And then after that, it kind of drops off. Jaylen Brown at plus 1,000. Tyrese Maxey plus 1,200. It has Luka here at plus 14.
Not playing.
Kevin Durant plus 14. Cade Cunningham plus 14. Brunson plus 15. Ant plus 15. LeBron plus 16. And Cat plus 16. Those are your MVP odds.
What about the winner?
The winner.
Yeah.
So USA Stars is the least likely to win. They're plus
Okay.
200. And second, it is the Stripes at plus 175.
Okay.
And Team World is right now your favorite to win the NBA All-Star game. They're plus 160.
Can you imagine a team with Wemby and Jokic?
Can you imagine if
Oh,
Giannis was healthy?
man.
And you had Giannis and Wemby on the floor together.
Giannis, Wemby, and Jokic.
Yeah, you could put Wemby at like the 3. Like he's got the movement to play like a small forward, even though he's 7'3" or however tall he is. It's like,
I think this is going to be a coming out party of the epic proportions for Wemby.
I hope so. I do want to say I'm frustrated about the set score, but I am excited to see these guys play. So it'll be a good All-Star weekend. I think the NBA, like me and you discussed off air, I think the NBA does the All-Star weekend the best still. They're not doing it
to Major League Baseball.
Right. I think Major League Baseball has a good All-Star weekend. I love the home run
Well, they
derby.
don't do it on the weekend.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they don't like an All-Star week or whatever you want to call it. But I think that the NBA does it the best, but they still have adjustments they need to make.
They need to make a lot of adjustments, and also Siege. We'll talk Olympics coming up.
Yes. All right, Dog. It is time to discuss Olympics. But before we get to the Olympics, we've got something else we've got to handle. Our in-house Bet This power rankings. Lay it on the bet heads, Dog. No hockey this week, right? Because of the
Correct.
Olympics.
No, we're not doing hockey until March. When the NHL comes back in late February, late this month, it's not going to be enough of a sample size. Because they're coming back, I think, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's not enough of a sample size. You got to have at least a week of that.
Okay.
Which we'll do in March. And then NBA, this is the last time we're doing NBA for 2 weeks. As we mentioned before, not much of a sample size when they come back on Thursday and or Friday. You got to have at least a week.
Right.
Well, that's our rules. Same thing with college basketball. Same thing with the NFL. What's the NFL?
I don't know.
How about them Seahawks, huh? We'll start at number 10 with another team wearing the green and the blue, the Minnesota Timberwolves. At number 9, the Los Angeles Lakers, without Luka, by the way. They dropped. At number 8, the Houston Rockets. At number 7, a team that's dropping, the Boston Celtics. At number 6, one of the hottest teams in the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now they've got the beard and the Spida.
Yeah, I know. I mean, what a duo.
They've won 5 in a row. And you know what brand they both wear for sneaks, right?
Are they both Adidas?
They are both Adidas. I think that was another reason why Harden wanted to go, because he wanted to hook up with a fellow Adidas man. And he did with the Spida. He's having fun playing with the Spida. Don't know how long it's going to last, because you know Harden.
Yeah.
He looks at his jersey after like 10 minutes, is like, can I get a new one? What do you mean? I need to go to a different city.
Yeah.
At number 5, the New York Knicks, who had actually a productive team meeting. Jalen Brunson called in the team, had a team meeting, and they've actually been playing better. Still defensively, yikes.
Yeah.
Got to work on that.
Well, that was the problem with Cat when he was in Minnesota, was his lack of defense and stuff.
I don't think it's so much Cat, just a whole team effort.
No, I know. I'm not calling him out specifically. I'm just saying
Mike Brown, and I love Mike Brown. I loved him in Cleveland. I loved him in Sacramento, but what's he ever? He's a downgrade compared to Tibbs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Tibbs got them almost to the NBA Finals.
100%.
I don't think that's going to happen with Mike Brown.
No, the consistency doesn't seem like it's there.
No. At number 4, the Denver Nuggets. At number 3, the Detroit Pistons. And these two teams, last two, right, have just been the creme de la creme of the NBA. You've got Wemby and the San Antonio Spurs. And even though OKC's a little dinged up right now with SGA and company, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the reigning defending undisputed NBA champs, still number 1.
They honestly, they couldn't have had a better time for Shea and some of these players to be banged up, like going into an all-star break. You know what I mean? Like now's the time to be hurt. Get that recovery in and get out of the break healthier than you were before you went in, you know?
Yep. And now we've got NCAA men's and women's hoops. These are the only rankings we're going to be doing moving forward for the next, 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's always changing, because we're going to have a new number 1. We'll start at 10, though, with Illinois, fellow Big Ten school, Michigan State at number 9. At number 8, Kansas. At number 7, Nebraska. At number 6, Iowa State. At number 5, UConn. At number 4, Duke. At number 3, Michigan. Ugh. At number 2, the one-time number 1, upset by Bill Self's Kansas Jayhawks, the Arizona Wildcats.
That shocked me when I came in today and I was updating the power rankings.
And the new number 1, we don't know how long it's going to last. They're number 1, though, in the Bet This rankings, Houston.
That's crazy. The Cougs.
The Cougs.
Yeah, shouts out to my fellow Navy sailor, Mr. Marcouye. He created the ice hockey team at the University of Houston. They didn't have an ice hockey team. He's originally from Alaska.
Yes.
And his family moved to Houston.
Yeah.
And then he joined the Navy. I served with him. And then when he got out, he went back to UH
Yep.
and helped launch their hockey team. So
you know that Arizona State still has a hockey team, right?
I didn't know that.
That's why when they were the Arizona Coyotes before they no longer exist, and now you've got the Utah Mammoth, the Arizona State rink.
Yes. Actually, I did know that. I did
Tempe
know
in that rink, in that rinky-dink rink,
yes,
as they called it. So, also, as we talked about, you mentioned with Houston, right? They're trying to get an NHL franchise. Gary Bettman, the NHL commissioner, has wanted that market for so long, I can't even remember. Probably since the day he became the first NHL commissioner, because they had presidents before that.
Well, all they have in Texas is what, Dallas? They have the
Correct.
Stars, and that's it.
Well, here's the thing. You know, Houston is the 4th largest city in America. That's a big TV market.
Yes.
And I think they would succeed. Back in the 90s, when the Edmonton Oilers weren't doing so good, you know what I was thinking?
What? Move them to Houston?
And what do you call them?
The Houston Oilers?
The Houston Oilers.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
There you go.
I like
you
that.
guys wanted Houston. You guys said you wanted the Oilers back in Houston. You got them. Sorry. I had to go there. For NCAA women's, at number 10, Oklahoma. At number 9, Louisville. Number 8, Michigan. At number 7, LSU. At number 6, the Ohio State University. At number 5, Vanderbilt. At number 4, South Carolina. Number 3, Texas. At number 2, the hottest team in all of women's college basketball in terms of a winning streak, UCLA. They are just incredible. However, still at number 1, still undefeated, the UConn Huskies at number 1, the defending champs.
The Lady Huskies cannot be stopped. UCLA on a steamroller, though. They are unstoppable.
It's still not enough, though, to get to number 1.
Yes, I know. I saw South Carolina's record, and they surprised me. I think they're performing really well as well this year. They've been good past couple of years,
not
but
as good though. This season though,
no,
in the rankings, but still, when it comes to tournament time, watch out for them.
All right, so we've got some top 25 matchups for you. We've got for your men's slate on Saturday. Happy Valentine's Day. Clemson, number 20, taking on number 4 Duke. That is at noon on Saturday. So if you're listening on the radio, that game has already started, as well as this next one, number 9, Kansas at number 5, Iowa State. That's a 1 p.m. tip-off on ABC. The rest of these games and matches moving forward, you'll be able to catch them all.
Games, not matches.
Games.
This is not MLS, which comes back next week, and we'll talk about that.
All of these games you'll be able to catch whether you're on YouTube or on the radio or on the Pulse Podcast Network listening. Number 25, Kentucky going on the road to number 14, Florida. Gators hosting the Wildcats at 3 p.m. on ABC. 16, Texas Tech going on the road to number 1, Arizona. They're still technically number 1 ranked. It hasn't been updated on the national rankings. However, our rankings.
On the Bet This rankings, they're not number 1 anymore.
So that is a 6:30 p.m. tip-off on ESPN. Number 16, Texas Tech, again, at number 1, Arizona. And then this one's not ranked, but one of the greatest rivalries I've ever seen, Yale at Harvard. That is a 6:30 ESPN tip-off. No, I know, but love the rivalry. Wanted to throw that out there. And we'll get to the women's basketball in just a second. All right, Dog. We got cut off for a second, but we're going to finish the women's college basketball schedule, but we're going to change it up today because, we have no NHL. We have no NFL. No MLB.
How about those Seahawks, huh?
I know. Jay Dawg's been letting me hear about it. I rooted for the Patriots.
2 steak dinners because of the Seattle Seahawks. So when my arteries clog up, thank you.
So
just taking a cat.
Just take a little cat nap.
Whoa!
We're gonna start
lightning round. Yes,
we're gonna start the lightning round off by finishing our top 25, the top 25 versus the women's. By the way, I gotta do it one more time for the cameras. The lightning round. Sorry. The Top 25 versus top 25. Jay Dawg's going to pick the teams here since we don't have the NBA slate really with the
Or
All-Star
the
game.
NHL.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead. Your first top 25 versus top 25 for the women's. It's a Saturday night matchup, Valentine's Day. South Carolina, number 3, going to number 6, LSU.
So we get an SEC matchup.
Yes,
We're coming in hot here.
ABC hosting this one. It's an 8:30 p.m. tip-off on Valentine's Day. Who do you got?
I'm going to take South Carolina.
South Carolina heard. Holding the papers in front of my face again. Your Sunday starts off with number 21, North Carolina at number 11, Duke. Great rivalry there.
Yeah.
Who you taking for that
Duke.
one? Duke on that.
Yep.
Heard that for the ladies. The Lady Terps, number 20, Maryland, on the road at number 8, the Ohio State University.
Yep.
Jay Dawg's taking the Buckeyes, I'm assuming.
You know it.
Can't go against the Buckeyes.
That's right.
Another SEC matchup for you. This one's on the SEC network, Jay Dawg. Number 14, Ole Miss at number 18, Kentucky. 2 p.m. tip-off. Who you taking?
Kentucky.
Heard that,
Yep.
Kentucky. We've got number 4, Texas at number 22, Tennessee on the road. That's a 3 p.m. tip-off on ABC. Who you got?
I think Tennessee's going to win that.
Oh, Jay Dawg's going for the upset.
Yep.
Tennessee at home. Number 13, Michigan State at number 7, Michigan. Rivalry between the glove, as they call it, or the mitten. 4 p.m. tip-off. FS1 has got the coverage. Who you taking? You can't take the blue, I'm assuming. So
Correct.
You got to
taking
go with the green. Yeah.
Michigan State. I'll take the Lady Spartans.
Number 10, Oklahoma at number 23, Alabama. Another SEC matchup, 4 p.m. tip-off. Who you got?
I think it's going to be close. However, I think Oklahoma's going to win.
Okay, the
Yep.
Oklahoma Lady Sooners.
On the road, too.
Yep. And then number 19, West Virginia at number 17, TCU, 8 p.m. Sunday night, FS1. Who you got?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Heard that. That is your lady basketball slate, your lady hoops. We're going to get into some Olympics. We've got men's hockey in the first match that we're going to cover.
Yeah.
It's 3 p.m. on Saturday. So if you're listening on the Pulse NH or the Pulse Podcast Network or watching my beautiful face on YouTube, you could catch that. That is a 3 p.m. tip-off. It is, or 3 p.m. puck drop between United States and Denmark. J Dawg, who do you got?
I think USA, man. I think
they look really good right now.
They did for the first, against Latvia, absolutely. And you know what? I think that's on, I want to say, is that on USA Network?
It's either USA or it's NBC, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, Peacock will have all the coverage that you need, or for times and the like, you can certainly do that. That's what I was watching during the Super Bowl halftime. And again, I like Bad Bunny. I saw him wrestle at WrestleMania 5 years ago. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's awesome. He's an awesome guy. But I'm, as you know, not at commercials, not at halftime. Watched curling, mixed doubles curling.
Hey, and USA crushed it.
Sweden was taking on Team USA. So I was having a lot of fun watching that.
All right, a couple more hockey games that we want to go over. Men's Switzerland versus the Czech. That's Sunday.
Is that the Czech Republic or Chechnya?
Chechnya.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
So that is a 6:10 puck drop on Sunday. You also have Canada taking on France. That's 10:40 on Sunday. And then Denmark at Latvia on Sunday, 1:10.
It's not at.
Versus.
In Italy.
Yes.
So, yes.
And then the final matchup that I have listed here, USA taking on Germany Sunday, 3 p.m.
Isn't Draisaitl on that team on Germany?
Is he?
Is he on that team?
I don't know. I'd have to double check, but
Okay.
I believe he is.
Okay.
We'll have to look into it.
I still have Team USA.
I'm going Team USA all the way, of course. And
I think they're going to have trouble against Canada, but other than that,
for the Olympics,
they can beat Canada. They've got a shot.
The winner, by the way, Canada is the favorite, -105. USA plus 195 as your second favorite, and then third favorite, Sweden, plus 800.
And last but not least, NASCAR time, the Daytona 500, the Great American Race.
Yes, NASCAR. It
on
is
Fox.
here.
What, 1 p.m., I believe?
It
3 p.m.?
is. I'm trying to get the details to the race. I don't know the time.
It's 2 p.m.
I don't know the time off the top of my head. It is Sunday. Denny Hamlin opens up your favorite. Ryan Blaney behind him, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, and William Byron. J Dawg, who do you got winning the 500?
I have Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott. Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's seventh. He's plus 1,600 to win.
I don't think Byron's going to three-peat.
He's plus 450 to finish in the top 3. I'm going Byron. I like the 3-peat.
You think the 3-peat's going to happen?
I'm gonna root for Byron. Hamlin's my backup.
2:30 p.m. by the way.
2:30. Thank you, Dog. That does it for the lightning round. That does it for All-Star Weekend on Bet This. Dog, any last minute things?
Yes, Saturday, which if you're listening to this on the radio at 2:05 p.m. on the Pulse of New Hampshire radio stations, the playback Jay Dawg's wrestling match of the month. It's career versus title, WCW Starrcade 1993. Ric Flair putting his career on the line against the late great WCW champion Big Van Vader. So we've got that on the Pulse Podcast Network on the playback, which is part of the Bet This umbrella.
Yes, you can find also, we're slowly putting the playback onto the Bet This on YouTube, just trying to get all the playbacks that we have and any upcoming ones, trying to get them on there. But go follow the YouTube, follow the socials, Bet This P, Bet This Pod, and follow J Dawg and I on Instagram, KingJ_ on air. J Dawg is J Dawg Arsenal on Instagram.
JAYDAWGARSENAULT.
And if you're going to bet
this.
And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Bet This is for entertainment purposes only. Always gamble responsibly and never wager more than you can afford to lose. Our advice is not a guarantee of success. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call the National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or visit ncpgambling.org for resources.